Hello everyone, my name is UltimoFive and today we are going over the Kuva Kohm, the Meat Shredder. These builds do a heavy amount of damage to all factions up to level 140 of small crowds in a few seconds. The Kuva Kohm is obtained from either vanquishing a Kuva Lich or trading from another player a Kuva Lich that they already conquered. Has a mastery rank requirement of 13, has a max rank of 40. In order to obtain this level, the player must form the weapon at least 5 times. Due to this feature, the player gains an additional 4,000 mastery points. The builds in this guide require 5 forma. This weapon excels in mainly single target slaughter, but can handle small to large crowds depending on the level of enemy. This weapon has 2 ways of damage, either single pellet or fully spooled, with fully spooled dealing the most damage but requiring 4 shells per shot. With this weapon you get the option of having a bonus Kuva element which caps at 60% based off the progenitor warframe you choose to spawn the Kuva Lich. My recommended Kuva element would be Toxin. Toxin is incorporated into my Corpus build, in which Toxin deals 50% base damage per second for 6 seconds. Advantages for the weapon would be that it has high slash damage, high critical chance, very high overall status chance, and has a 1.5 meter punch through, but only as a single pellet. Disadvantages for the weapon would be that it has a very poor ammo efficiency, has linear damage fall off from 100% to 6.25% from 13 meters to 26 meters, and has a very low accuracy at full spool the further away the target is. The elements for the Kuva Kohm against the Corpus will be Magnetic and Toxin. Magnetic amplifies shield damage by 100% and nullifies regen of shields for 6 seconds, which stacks up to 10 times for a total of 325%. Meanwhile, Toxin deals 50% base damage per second over 6 seconds. Like most of my builds, this is extremely powerful against human Corpus and mid-tier robotic enemies, but suffers against high-tier robotic enemies such as the Bursa. The elements for the Kuva Kohm against the Corrupted Grenier will be Viral and Heat. Viral amplifies health damage by 100% for 6 seconds and stacks up to 10 times for a total of 325%. Meanwhile, Heat deals 50% base damage per second over 6 seconds while stripping up to 50% armor and causes targets to panic. Viral makes it so you don't really have to worry too much about armor that the enemy has, while the Heat halves armor after 2 seconds of proccing. Viral is usually a good go-to element when a weapon has mainly slash damage and is better than Corrosive due to just ignoring armor. The elements for the Kuva Kohm against the Infested will be Corrosive and Heat. Corrosive reduces armor by 26% for 8 seconds and stacks up to 10 times for a total of 80%. The status effects for Corrosive and Heat actually don't matter too much and is merely around for just the increased damage. Corrosive is good against fossilized armor infested, while Heat is good against all flesh and infested flesh. Prime Shotgun Ammo Mutation and Shotgun Ammo Mutation. If you can't keep up with the ammo loss when having Vigilante supplies, then I suggest switching to one of these mods. That's the only change I would actually suggest for this build. The status chance I would make sure is at least 144%, just so you have a major increase of status while hitting crits. Blunderbuss. It's just so weak when compared to Laser Sight. All you have to do is get one headshot and bam, you instantly have 30% more critical chance. Vigilante Armaments. I suggest just putting these other Vigilante mods on your Sentinel instead. It's a waste of damage for the weapon. There are several ways to enhance critical chance and damage for this weapon. For example, for damage, Rhino's Roar, Mirage's Eclipse mixed with their Hall of Mirrors, Nova's Molecular Prime makes all sources of damage increase by 100% against primed enemies, and Banshee's Sonar. Meanwhile, for critical chance, Haro's Covenant can add up to 50% critical chance and 200% on headshots. The Adarza Kavat with Cat's Eye can give a 60% critical chance boost, and Smita Kavat with Charm can give a 200% crit chance boost. Arcane Rage. On headshot, 15% chance for 180% damage to primary weapons for 24 seconds. Arcane Primary Charger. On melee kill, 30% chance for 300% damage to primary weapons for 12 seconds. Arcane Avenger. Upon being damaged, 21% chance for 45% critical chance for 12 seconds. Arcane Acceleration. On critical hit, 30% chance for 90% fire rate for 9 seconds.
Hope you all liked my guide. If you did, make sure to hit that sub button, like, and maybe share with friends. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see a specific weapon or build, make sure to comment below. And as always, see you guys on the next guide. Bye bye!